reviews late for reasons I myself is not so very sure of. The Angry Anime Fan here from New York to give you the Kingdom Chapter 547. Let's just say at the beginning it's all but despair, as it seems that Shin is being overpowered by Gyuhyun. Well, that's not too surprising. He's a living legend, and it turns out one of his specialty moves was to cleave glaives in two with his enough strength. However, he recognizes that glaive as being the glaive of Oki, and it seems that Gyuhyun has one big arrogant streak in himself. But I guess, but both sides makes a point here in this one, because it sees that he says that if his master did not die, he would have been able to claim the head of every last of Shin great generals. He proclaims the fact that well, what is that word? That his master was that much skills was that much great that he would be able to come to pass to kill them all. Sorry, I dropped my luck. Sorry, I dropped my words. However, he believes, though, that the new generation, as much as he considers them dangerous, he also considers the fact that they are only standing before them as a stroke of luck. Because he believes his lord's death was unlucky, and he believes that all the other hard work of the Shin generals was just a stroke of luck. So Shin insults his master, saying that he also makes a point by saying, you have clung to the shadow of your deceased master for too long, which is actually true. As I said before, I mean, loyalty in the Kingdom manga, true loyalty in Kingdom manga, that is actually admirable, but at the same time it is a shackle. You hang on to old things too much. Shin moves forward. I mean, he hangs on to old heroes of old and the friends he has lost. That's how he becomes stronger. But he doesn't dwell in the past, because he walks alongside them. But Gyuhyun still has his master's shadow and follows the rules of it all. So he sends his troops to fight, as all the other different Inferno men struggles with them all, including those guys who transferred from Kanki. They're beginning to regret the transferring. So it's a little bit annoying that they all think like this, but they are all pushing forward as much as they can, as Shin keeps on fighting, and it seems to be on the defensive, because he hasn't mastered the Oki's glaive. So Gyuhyun mocks Shin by saying, you mocked my master, and I can hear the cries of that sorrow. You are nothing more than a mistake. He considers Shin's citizens also to be nothing more than luck. So we consider the fact that Shin getting that glaive was also just a string of luck, because Shin was there when Oki died, and he took the glaive when Oki dropped it into his hand. He considers that all just good fortune, nothing more. Those words are enough to trigger the time he actually experienced Oki's death, and we actually see that Oki did not just drop it like that. No, he actually looked at Shin with his real eyes, lifted it, and then dropped it as he died, and with his final breath even smiled at him. So he knows nothing. Shin did not get his glaive out of luck, and it did not fall in his lap. Oki made sure for Shin to inherit it, so that he one day will be able to use it. Those are enough to trigger a great rage in Shin, as he finally makes a counterattack that shocks Gyuhyun. The fight has only started. Well, in a way, the fact that Gyuhyun had the advantage here and spouting nonsense like that and that didn't exactly appeal to me. But I cannot deny that the chapter is actually hyping up a lot of different things, especially the way he considers how much he held his master in regards. But again, both sides here has a point. Gyuhyun saying that he believed that strongly in his master, that he could very well have been a conqueror like that. And Shin also speaks true, that you are just chasing your master's shadow for too long. So in a way, who is gonna win this fight? Is it the guy who always moves forward to head towards a goal of uniting China, or the guy who just clinged on to living thanks to his master's dying wish and faded shadow? Who knows? You give me your thoughts if you have any.